Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm the Serious Strategy Game and we're returning to a Let's Play of War in the West. We're at war against the Germans and they've pulled in a lot of new units to the front line over here. So let's see where we stand. On the western coast over here, we've just encircled about 1.5 or so enemy divisions in these two axes here. So we're going to bop these guys hopefully and then going to drive on northwards. Now, slightly to the north here, we have a slightly peculiar pickup setup with a couple of Panzer Grenadiers around here. So these guys are forming a single division. If we could break through and get a couple of our tanks into their rear, I think we might have a chance of potentially encircling these guys. I'm a little bit twisted though because I really want to break through these mountains up here towards Bologna and not fight through these mountains. So let's see what the priority is going to be there. And then one big thing is these guys over here, this SS Panzer Grenadier Division, these guys are kind of tough. I mean, this almost has as many tanks as a normal tank unit. I mean, 9 Tigers, 70 main battle tanks, including 40 Panthers. That is going to be tough, my friends. That is going to be extremely tough to break. And we can't really do... And even a couple of Suks. Yeah, so that's going to be kind of tough. And then we've got this objective over here. So I'm feeling a little bit squeezed in on this part of the front, to be honest. But we're still going to try to get the harbour here, both so that we can secure a supply source here via the sea, but also so that these guys are basically gone for and we have a little bit more flexibility in countering these maneuvers over here. And I do actually need to close my window. Sorry guys, that was just a bit too much noise. So, yeah, that's what we want to get over here. So let's see how air directives and how they relate. So we are still blockading the harbour here with some naval patrols. That should be more or less easy. We are coming in with a lot more bombers this time around. 100 bombers on this base. So let's see whether that is going to work. And we're going to try to generate a breakthrough in this area here so that our tank units and fast infantry can move around and maybe a little bit up there. So let's see whether that is going to work. I'm not sure. There's a lot of snow on the ground and everything. So yeah, I'm just not sure. The toughest bit I found was up over here. So we've got our tactical air command. These guys do have a lot of bombers actually. That's about 500 planes here. And these guys are going to try to run some interdiction missions in this general vicinity here. And the reason is basically I want to prevent these guys here from moving too fast. I want to prevent them from getting any supplies because they are going to be tough. I mean, each of these guys we estimate has 18 offensive combat power. So that at the moment would actually be able to overwhelm us. We've got a river here and there are a little bit of... Well, there are not even hills anywhere over here. But we've got some fortifications so it's not quite as bad. Now, speaking of, I could think about building a fortified position over here. That might not, strictly speaking, be the worst idea. On the other hand, we are building that up already. So let's just see. What is going to happen. There's one more mission that I do have, and that is we are going to bomb Steyr over here. Steyr is an Austrian city, and these guys are heavy producers of the Panzer IV. So they've got quite a couple of Panzer IVs. Yeah, you can see 28 factories for the Panzer IV at least. So that is what we're going to try to come for here. And I actually think that what we might want to do here is... You know what, let's set up 3 missions per day. And what I want to do then is do a little bit of striking off the heavy industry. Not too much, but at least a little bit, right? So hopefully we're going to be able to take them out very nicely over there. Ooh, there's a V-weapon factory over here. And also a lot of BF-109 factories actually here. That's a lot of factories. Yeah, we might want to attack that at some point. But for now we're going to focus on Steyr over here because they've got these tanks and I do want to take them out, so that would be lovely. Yeah, and curious, how did we have a strike over here? Yeah, I think we had a strike coming in from the north. Speaking of the north, there's still too bad weather over England, so we can't really land over there or take off. So yeah, we can't attack any other place here in Germany, but we can try to do that with the 15th Air Force down here. And I'm very intrigued to see whether that is going to go well at all or not. We're going to see. Right. Let's execute the air directive over here and see what is going to happen. Of course, we are still blockading Corsica as we've done for quite some turns now. So, yeah. And hopefully the strike there on the port here is going to be sufficient to clear these guys out. And maybe even allow us to do some things in the future. Right, so we lost about 11 planes here in barring Steyr. Most of them, I'm guessing, ooh, actually towards enemy air here. We only generated a single mission here on day 3, and we did about 12% damage there on one of these yards. That, to be honest, is not a lot. So what do we lose over here? Operational losses flag, some to AA. Yeah. Interesting that you're intercepting us down here. Very interesting that you'd be intercepting us there. But oh my, I'm guessing that's fine. It's not too many planes, just 10 planes lost. That's not the end of the world, really. Right, and then we've got a couple of guys down here. No further losses there. Bomber Command doing fine. How about Tactical Air Command? You did not lose anything? Oh, but you also ran only a single interdiction mission. Why did you run so little? A single interdiction mission? Why did you not attack over here? Oh, well that's curious. Is it the weather? No, the weather is fine. No, there's a little bit of snowfall. Oh, I didn't realise there was snowfall in the mountains. Oh yeah, that's my bet then. And probably there's no snowfall over here. No, there's only cold air over here. Okay, so slight mistake over there. On the other hand, that did allow a lot of our units here to take a little bit of a breather, and I think that's going to be very welcome for especially these guys. They've been working quite a bit. So yeah, we're just going to live with it and hope that that's going to be fine. I don't think we would have any other big attack plan. We might have attacked over here, and that would have been nice too, to interrupt their rail supplies a little bit coming down here, but it's not that important. Right, speaking of important, let's have a look over here and what we've got. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do a concentrated attack here with these 3 divisions. I don't want to use my tanks in the city across the river, but I do want to attack in great force over here. The Hex is isolated, so I think they should surrender if we can break through over here. Defender fort level reduced, but we are stronger than they are. We are losing a lot more men here, 1,400 men, but their fortifications have been basically reduced to nothing there, and that I think is a fairly good indication that we are going to do another attack, and this time I do hope that indeed we are going to win over here, and the Germans are losing 11,000 men there, so that is very, very lovely, and we do get the city, so that is extremely important. Let's come back with these units, be here on a slightly more defensive line. That's fine, and that does allow our guys here to come up a little bit at least, and start repairing the rail line in this general direction. I don't want to be overly exposed, so I don't think I want to go over here right away, but that should be more or less fine. Do we have? Yeah, we do have a depot over here. Let's assign a high priority to that. And let's get emergency repairs on the port at least, because if we do get cut off in any way down here, we at least have that going forward for us, and I think that's going to be okay. Yeah, you guys are still kind of exposed over here, but I think you're going to be alright if we can withdraw you to the city and everything, so that should be more or less fine. And you guys are also kind of okay, right? Yeah. It might be nice to rest up a couple of you guys, but I think it's alright this way. So yeah, I'm going to be happy about that, honestly. Right, you guys could move up a little bit to the north over here. That might not be a terrible idea. It would be kind of okay to build up a better defensive line here, though. Right, so I suppose you guys can move into here. And on these mountains, it should be pretty difficult for them to throw us out there. So I think that's fine. Yeah, so that does really leave the question of what we're going to do up here. Right, you guys are not motorized or anything. No. So that's fine. And you're pretty neatly in the front line already. So happy about that. This is, well, kind of a mixed thing. Couple of infantry divisions, which we could try to push through here. So where do we want to push through? If we attack these 3 positions, we could be coming up that way to Florence. How about you guys down here? Can you get to Livorno? You could. You could, and there's nothing speaking really against that, because you guys are on a very good position there. We could of course try to get in that direction, but I do think the port here, level 4 ports, it's just going to be nice. Well, getting to Pisa, of course, would also be very, very lovely indeed. Right, do they have... They have supplies basically everywhere. 20,000 here, 75,000 there, so... Yeah, I think the port of Livorno is definitely one of our highest priorities. Well, you could get there as well. It is tempting to try to get around there, but where would that put these Panzergrenadier divisions? I think they'd potentially withdraw to Pisa itself, and that would just make life a little harder for us. Okay, so let's see what we can do coming around over here. I think this is the most critical spot then. Yeah, I don't want to overdo anyone down there, so that's going to be alright. Question is, do we need to push you back? Probably you would end up here. I would like you to end up there. Okay, let's try. If I take from over here with you guys, just how likely are you going to win? Not that likely, actually. Okay, let's try to use 2 units then. 2 units hasty attack? Yeah, they are retreating actually, so... Okay, and they are being pushed back sort of directly in that direction, so if we got you there, that might work. That might work for us to cross into Pisa. Right, let's see though. So I would like you to attack into that direction then. Do we have anyone over here who could support you? Well, you could. Or are you strong enough? I don't think you are, so yeah, let's send you guys forward. You are from the same headquarter unit there, so maybe that's going to work? Yeah, very nicely, very nicely. So that's great. You guys would be withdrawn to there, but I don't think there's much that we can do about that, but that's fine. Let's try to do that anyway. Good, 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 good. Okay. So that does leave a couple of movement points with you guys. Attack you and then you should move there, right? If I'm not mistaken, that should send you reeling to that direction. Of course, only if I'm actually winning over here, which I did not. So that's unfortunate. Right, what can we do then? Okay, you guys could try to get into their rear there. You could also try to come around there. That's fine. Good. We've got a couple of motorized divisions here. You guys are all motorized. That's fine. Do we have anyone who's still left around here? Okay, this is all single divisions. You could move on over here, right? That means you guys could just awkwardly move into here somewhere. Right, but we've got one division here, so that's fine. Interestingly enough, these Moroccans could also move out. Well, there's just heavy woods. We'd like you to be in the mountains, but I suppose that's gonna be fine for now. Right, so you guys move here. Yeah, you're doing that anyway, right? Yeah, I think so. Right, let's move you into there. You guys would have 7 over here. 7 movement points. So that means, yeah, we can try to move out. Okay, let's move the headquarter unit out first. That should be okay. Right, and then we're going to grab you guys. Going to move over here. That's fine. That does mean you guys can sort of advance further. Let's have you go here. Okay, you guys do get there. That's fine. And then you two do a hasty attack over here. You're getting these guys to retreat, and they are sort of retreating to their supplies also. Okay, so it's not a general rule. That's fine. It's okay. It's okay. We can live with that. Right. Okay, and you guys, can you do an attack over here? You could. It's sort of dubious, but let's try that. Yeah, okay, that's nice. Okay, so very nice wide gap in their front lines over here. Good. You guys could advance a little bit. We've got some guys over here still. Okay, let's try to get the mountain troops further up the line over here. I think we just need to come here. Well, if we got here and pushed them that direction, that would be actually preferable, much preferable. Then we would be able to encircle them. So I think if we attack from over here, they might just try to go to that direction. So that is fine. You guys are fine over here. We've got a couple of units. Okay, let's try with these guys over here. No. And what area is that? That's a clear hex. So honestly, we just might want to push up with some tanks over here. Okay, yeah, you've got 44 points. You've got a lot less, 27. But I don't think at 13 we would be able to get through there. Okay, you could come through here. You couldn't make it there. That's fine though. You don't need to necessarily. Right, but I want to solve that before I do solve that thing down here. Because it's not actually a priority to kill these guys. But it is a priority to create a breakthrough if we want to prevent them from digging in there. Well, I mean, you guys could already actually circle around over here and get to Florence. So we might not actually need to do that. How about any of you guys? Yeah, you could come there, but it's just not enough, is it? Push you into here and push you guys further away. How about the New Zealanders? You could get to Florence as well. We can't quite come around there yet, can we? No. So I do think we need to at least get rid of one of these guys, if not both of them. Three is probably not going to be enough. You guys could all come over here and stuff. Ooh, you can actually make it into Pisa. Well, that is lovely. That, my friends, is lovely indeed. So we can make it into Pisa. You guys can make it into Livorno. So we have them up over on this side. But we do need to bring further troops in that direction. We can't quite make it to Pisa now. So yeah, we do need to kick them out. I think that's the only way. So let's use you. Yeah, but I just need to come over here. Right, okay, you guys. Let's come here. Let's do a hasty attack there. Okay, we are pushing you out and you are sort of withdrawing that direction. That's lovely to see. Okay, so that probably does mean now you guys can go a lot further over here. You can actually get to Lucca. Lovely. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Okay, you guys. I think I want to move to Pisa anyway, so let's move there. That is fine. That's nice, good. Okay, we've got actually Lucca already because we've run into their rear over there, so that's lovely. Good. You guys could advance anywhere over here, but that's alright. I would like to move probably my motorized unit into there, right? Because this is a city, it's a port. Can I run any other motorized unit into there that has probably less movement points? You guys, no way. Okay, you guys could sort of occupy this area here. That's fine then. You guys, weird. You guys can come up there. You could also make it into here. Well, but I probably want to move you up there. Difficult choice. Also, you guys are a little bit exposed from your headquarters there. Well, honestly, these tanks are not that useful anywhere else, so we might actually send you into Livorno. 27. That leaves you with 6. You guys could come around that way. Okay, so yeah, let's actually send up the tanks. It's not the ideal tank territory, but it does neatly cut these off. Cut them. It does neatly cut them off over there. Right. Okay, so you guys are all sort of able to move somewhere over there. You can go up to Lucca. But I'm thinking that if we push you out, can I support you in any other way? Anyone else who can support you? Well, the Italians. The Italians are not the most important unit. Right, maybe the Moroccans? No. Just one movement point shy. That's a shame. Right, the Polish guys could support you, but also want to kind of move you up further. Okay, let's try anyway. 1.6. So close. Okay, you know what? Let's send the Polish guys into there. Let's take both of you. Let's do another hasty attack over here. That's enough to get you to retreat. Lovely. Okay, you guys can now get over there still. That's fine. And the Polish guys can not move up that much further. But you would still be able to cover this area around here. You guys could come around there now. But even so, we are seeing a lot of gridlock onto this approach here. So it doesn't necessarily get us anywhere. You guys just good for countering and blocking. I don't think you could even attack across the river over here. We might want to try though. We've still got these tanks. Yeah, and they still... No, they are capable of getting to Lucca. Yeah, that's fine. That we knew. So we do at least need 3 more units to cover all of that, right? You not able to do any of that. That's okay. Then we've got you for here, but that would leave 2 hexes that we are currently not occupying. These guys could try to break out into that direction then. Even if we got to Lucca. Can we get down here? We can. So that does leave 1 hex over there. I might also try to get you guys to move 1 hex at least. And that should make it a little bit more possible for you guys here to move up. Yeah, that might not be a terrible idea. Okay, but at that point I do need some information about what I can or cannot do down here. Okay, so let's try to take you. And where do we want to start? In this hex or on that hex? Lightwoods. No fortifications. No fortifications. Well, I don't like it to attack across the river over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move you guys over here. That's fine. And then we should be able to win this, shouldn't we? Okay, let's try deliberate attack over here. Yeah, fine. You're retreating and surrendering. Lovely. And a hasty attack over here. Yeah, good. Lots of German surrendering. I like to see that. Only 2 of our units engaged. So that does free up a lot of troops actually to move up onwards over here in that direction. So yeah, that does allow you to come here, right? So how about you guys? Well, you're pretty fast, right? So how about you can support that as well? Okay, let's get you into here. And both of you guys doing a hasty attack on this one. They are retreating. Lovely. That does allow you to come here. Nice. How about our Polish friends? Or our New Zealand friends, actually. Still only here. Italians could come all the way over there. That's interesting. Anyone else then? Well, these tanks only there. You guys could come there. Great. But no one there, right? No one can come here. If we pushed you guys into there, we might have a lot less to encircle. So we could muster up 3 attack power here. Well, but they probably attack withdraw into a different direction there. Unless, of course, we capture a lot of their territory first. So, okay, you guys are still around too. You could come here and attack. You would still have enough movement points to do that, right? And you guys could come here and potentially join in on that attack as well, if we do make it a hasty attack. So that'd be lovely. Good. Okay, I like the idea. And then you guys, if we send you over here... Yeah, you know what? I think you need to come here anyway. Okay, getting a couple of guys to surrender and everything, pushing a couple of you guys back further. That's lovely. Okay, you guys, no one can come there. Unless I can push you guys back. Okay, let's get the paratroopers over there. Let's join you up with the you guys. Then you guys are just going to try to do a hasty attack over here, and we're going to sort of going to get into the situation that I sort of wanted to prevent, because no one of you guys is not where I want you to be. Okay, let's do a hasty attack with the tanks. You're going to be sort of kicked out, that's fine. That's 4,000 or 3,000 men that I would rather have encircled, which is not possible this time around. But, now we can get the poles to over there, these guys over there. That's fine. You guys can actually try to advance this way. That's good so far. And you guys can make it all the way over here, but you can't just quite can't make it into the mountains. That is unfortunate, my friends. Okay, the Moroccan... No, sorry, that's the first para. Okay, let's get first para into here. So you guys are semi-encircled, I want to say. That's fine. You guys down here can sort of come here. That's okay. I don't think we need to cover that area too strongly. Right, let's send you around there to capture this depot. Who's here now? It's part of an infantry division. They've got a rail line this way, but we've got the... No, we don't have the depot yet. That's fine though. Okay, you guys, I think I'm simply going to send you here so that we've got sort of a semi-coherent front. You guys can still simply advance. Not the worst idea. Anyone over here can move? You can't move, I think. No, just not with just one movement point. Okay, fine. So you guys... You're a little bit weird in that formation, but still, I think it's okay. You guys are sort of covering all of this front line here. That's fine. You guys fine, you guys fine. Okay, how about you guys down here? Do we have any other units down here? No, pretty much no. Yeah, I'm keep on being irritated by this motorized division. Right, and you guys can just get over here and potentially threaten that area. Could move over here, that would give us that hex. It would also prevent supplies flowing through to Venice. But I don't think that is going to be that important. Okay, let's try to bring you here. We're actually capturing these two hexes there. That's lovely to see, but it's just not enough. And with the snow, I don't think we can pass these mountains. Right. Okay, further tanks. You guys, I suppose, can try to also make your way over here so that we are starting to exert some pressure that way. That's fine. No movement here, no movement there. All of you guys fine. You guys still left around doing nothing. And you guys could... Well, I suppose make your way over here, right? Yeah, let's at least try to get there. That's alright, I suppose. And then you guys, the British here, can advance. I don't think it makes any sense to go up that way, so yeah, let's try to be a little bit more coherent in this sort of direction here. That's fine. Okay, and the second corps, you're sort of a little bit weirded out, but okay. Right, anyone who needs fortifications being cleared, you guys are fine. You guys have a little bit of fortifications. Some forts down here, of course that would be lovely to have over there, but can't do that right now. So I suppose sending you over here might not be a terrible idea. It's very weak to the south over here, but we don't need to be that strong there, so I think that's going to be okay. Right, and then you guys, you're fine where you are, I think, so yeah, let's send you up with these tanks over here so that you're nicely within range of everyone. We might want to send up the 8th British Army over here to some area like this down here. Yeah, why not go there? Okay, that's a nice support there. You guys are doing fine whatever you're doing. You guys could get over here as well, right? Or at least into Rome or something. Let's move you over there so that you're a little bit more central. That's fine. Fifth Army, you are doing fine, and you've got someone over here. Who's that? Some new headquarter unit. Okay, fine. We're not going to assign that any importance. Okay, good. Right, and then you guys, this division. Okay, I think we're just going to move it ahead a little bit. Move you into there. That's fine. Good. Okay. And let's actually deal with the railway repair guys, because you're just killing me here. Right. Okay. So I think, given the status of this rail line, we do have a decent rail line running up this way. I think it would be nice to connect up to Livorno and basically get the rail line there ready. I think that's going to be the best choice that we've got on this side of the peninsula. So yeah, let's try to drive that up a little bit, but not too far, because I don't want to be faced with anyone breaking out over here. So that should be okay, right? Yeah, nice. Good, and we've got also someone over here. So you have built up something to there, that's fine. But I suppose we can try to build you up in this general vicinity here. It's a little bit awkward because we are adjacent to all of these combat units, but all in all, I think we're going to be alright doing this. It's a little bit wasteful, but not actually too much, because the sooner we get to a good rail line over here, I think the better it's going to be. And it's going to be nice to have two rail lines coming out of Rome here, so that's nice. And yeah, up there I think we're also going to be connected up really well in just about a couple of minutes. Right, so that's good. I like it. I like it. I don't think there's anyone down here that we want to move. You guys can get a little bit of rest here. Well, we could try to attack there. That would, I think, prevent supplies flowing into this unit here, which just might be a little bit nice. Ground is clear actually over here, which is promising. Okay, you know what? Let's do a deliberate attack over here. I think we should be... Yeah, we are losing a couple of men, but all in all it's not too bad. So I think that should be relatively nice now. Now their supplies over here are just going to be a little bit more challenged, because I don't think anything can flow through here now. So that's fine. Also, these guys are starting to look a little bit isolated. They can still source supply from Rimini, but it's across all of these mountains. It should tax their vehicles pretty strongly. And one nice thing is we've of course had a bombardment campaign that very strongly pushed against their vehicle yards. So I think that's going to be alright. In Livorno over here, so you've got the great port. You know what? Let's start priority repairs on that right away. Because I would like to bring some stuff in, and we're going to assign that a priority of 4, so that really some supplies are flowing that way. That's fine. Good. I like it. I like it a lot. Anyone else that we've received over here? You guys are new. Oh, a Polish armored brigade and a Polish headquarter unit. I like it. I like it. I like it a lot. Okay, and we always get someone trying to do some things down here. You don't need to be there. There's nothing for you to do there. Fine, I like it. Okay. What about you guys? You're still on train? Don't need to be. Yeah, and I think we'll be able to push up our air bases a little bit. Just sort of, we've got the tactical bombers here, the medium bombers in Foggia, and the heavy bombers here in Taranto, Brindisi. We might shift that up all one base, basically, so that we are sending the tactical bombers over there, medium bombers into Rome, and the heavy bombers into Foggia, where they were historically based, by the way. Yeah, I think I like it. I'm very concerned about these guys. Very concerned. We've got a little bit of interdiction on them, but really not that much. Yeah, this position here is also kind of difficult. Okay, you know what? We're going to actually ask you guys here to be in reserve. So if you're going to be attacked over here, we might try to bring in our tanks as well. Let's see whether that is going to work out. I'll ask you to be in reserve, and you guys are also going to be in reserve. Oh, I can't. Weird. Probably because we have 2 little movement points. That's fine then. I don't want to move the 1st British Infantry Division over here. And let's actually assign a little bit of anti-tank support to you. I think that's going to be very nice. That should hopefully help us hold out against these guys. You've got combat engineers, you've got an armoured brigade. Yeah, we could assign more of that to you, if we were so inclined. Field artillery, engineers, yeah, that's okay. Yeah, I'm really intrigued about this. Let's see how that is going to turn out. But yeah, until then, I think that was a very good place to put in a cut. So thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you around next time.